In a moment, we will begin the listening comprehension section of the test. Break the seal and open your test book to the first page. Read the directions for Section 1 in your test book as you listen to the directions on this recording. Do not read ahead or turn the pages until you are told to do so. Section 1. Listening Comprehension. In this section of the test, you will have an opportunity to demonstrate your ability to understand conversations and talks in English. There are 3 parts to this section, with special directions for each part. Answer all the questions on the basis of what is stated or implied by the speakers in this test. Do not take notes or write in your test book at any time. Do not turn the pages until you are told to do so. Part A. Directions. In Part A, you will hear short conversations between 2 people. After each conversation, you will hear a question about the conversation. The conversations and questions will not be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers in your test book and choose the best answer. Then, on your answer sheet, find the number of the question and fill in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Here is an example. On the recording, you hear,
"I don't like this painting very much."
Neither do I.
"What does the man mean?" In your test book, you read, A. He doesn't like the painting either. B. He doesn't know how to paint. C. He doesn't have any paintings. D. He doesn't know what to do. You learn from the conversation that neither the man nor the woman likes the painting. The best answer to the question, "What does the man mean?" is A. He doesn't like the painting either. Therefore, the correct choice is A. Go on to the next page. Now we will begin Part A with the first conversation. Number 1.
Excuse me, do you sell calculators? I looked over in the office supplies section, but I couldn't find any.
That is where you'd find them, but we're all sold out. We probably won't have any in for a few more weeks.
What does the man mean? Number 2.
I'm sorry I made you wait. The bus was stuck in traffic and took forever to get here.
No harm done. I was able to catch up on some reading.
What can be inferred from the conversation? Number 3.
You're taking another computer class? I thought you already had a degree in computer science.
I do, but the technology keeps changing all the time. This is the best way to keep up with it.
What can be inferred about the man? Number 4.
We're having a big birthday party for my dad next week, and I need to order a cake. Can you recommend a good bakery?
I'll ask my roommate. She works in a restaurant and they get stuff delivered all the time from the local bakers.
What does the woman imply? Number 5.
That's a lot of books you're carrying. Can I carry some of them for you?
Thanks. I appreciate the offer, but I can manage.
What does the woman mean? Number 6.
Do you have a few minutes to look over this outline for next week's debate with me? I need to know if I have enough support for my arguments.
I'm tied up at the moment. Why don't you come back during my office hours?
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
Isn't this a terrific painting? It'll look great on the wall in my office.
To be honest, I don't know what you see in it.
What does the woman mean? Number 8.
Wow, this apple pie is so good. I'd like to get the recipe for this. Did you make it from scratch?
Are you kidding me? I don't even have time to cook dinner.
What does the woman imply? Number 9.
Congratulations. I heard you're going to be one of the speakers at graduation, but hey, aren't you nervous about getting up on stage in front of all those people?
There's no reason to be. I know my speech by heart. Plus, I wrote out notes just in case I go blank once I get up there.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
I was just about to go to the art exhibit. Would you like to go over there with me?
I made plans with Susan to go tomorrow afternoon.
What does the woman mean? Number 11.
Now that was a delicious meal. Shall we order dessert?
Not if we expect to make it back in time for our 2 o'clock lecture.
What does the man mean? Number 12.
I'm thinking about wearing a suit to the party tonight. What do you think?
Well, I hadn't heard anything about dressing up. I'll bet a sweater will be fine.
What does the woman suggest the man do? Number 13.
Would you mind taking a picture of me in front of the fountain?
Not at all, but I'm not sure how this camera works.
What will probably happen next? Number 14.
8 o'clock in the morning is just way too early to start learning. I should never have picked this time slot for the biology lab.
You shouldn't complain. I've got to be in class at 8 every day of the week this semester.
What does the woman imply? Number 15.
It's freezing. I should have worn a jacket, but it was so warm this morning.
Yeah, and you'll be roasting again before you know it. That's what it does at this time of the year.
What does the woman mean? Number 16.
Gee, you have a lot of change in that jar. Are you a coin collector?
No, I'm just saving them for a rainy day.
What does the woman mean? Number 17.
Can you drive me to the Andersons' party Friday night?
It depends on if I get my car back from the shop.
What does the woman imply? Number 18.
That's a great shirt you have on today. Is it new?
Hardly. It's just been quite a while since I've had a chance to wear it, that's all.
What does the man imply about his shirt? Number 19.
What are you doing cooped up here in the lounge on such a beautiful spring day? I can't understand why everyone isn't out there in the fresh air getting some sunshine.
You wouldn't be saying that if you had my allergies.
What does the woman imply? Number 20.
I didn't know you live in an apartment. Why didn't you get housing in a dorm?
Only first-year students are guaranteed space.
What can be inferred about the man? Go on to the next page. Number 21.
Hey, it was great to see you at the French Club meeting yesterday. You know, we could really use your help getting ready for the activities fair.
I don't know. I don't really have that much extra time.
What does the woman imply? Number 22.
Did you see that notice on the bulletin board? It looks like the research assistant position is still open.
Yeah, it's funny. I thought the department office would be just flooded with applications.
What does the man mean? Number 23.
Hey, I see you're reading that new bestseller. Is it any good?
It got off to a slow start, but it's starting to pick up a little now.
What does the man mean? Number 24.
I have to borrow enough money to buy a plane ticket. My archaeology class is taking a field trip to Alaska, and I may never get another chance like this.
Look, when push comes to shove, the people you can rely on most are your family.
What does the woman suggest the man do? Number 25.
$200 to fix my computer? I thought you said you could do it for $50.
I did, but it's not the keyboard after all. It's a major part inside the machine. That'll cost a lot more to replace.
What does the man mean? Number 26.
Hey, Jane, I saw you in the play last night. You were really good. You must have a lot of experience. I mean, you looked really professional.
Thanks. It's been a hobby since high school. I don't have the dedication to make a career of it, though.
What does the woman mean? Number 27.
My dinner tastes kind of funny.
Then why don't you have the waiter bring you something else?
What does the man imply? Number 28.
I can't believe how much that student who is just in here looks like you. She could be your daughter.
I know. People are always assuming that we're related.
What does the woman imply? Number 29.
There's a $30 charge if you don't turn in your dormitory key by Friday.
Don't worry, I'm moving out on Thursday, and I'll get it to you before I leave.
What does the man imply? Number 30.
Didn't Mary invite you to come with us to the movies tonight?
She did, but I told her no. I didn't like that movie the first time around.
What can be inferred about the woman? This is the end of Part A. Go on to the next page. Now read along as the directions for Part B are being read.